Lecture 1.6c, Day 3 of Evaluating Trig Functions. This is Yankee Stadium, the Bronx, New York, in the final season before the stadium was replaced. And the game was the Yankees versus the Rays on July 9th, 2008. First, a little review. Answer as quickly as you can, but answer slow enough so that you can answer correctly. The tangent of 3 pi over 4 is -1. The cotangent of pi is undefined. The cosecant of 3 pi over 4 is radical 2. The tangent of pi over 4 is 1. The secant of 5 pi over 4 is negative radical 2. And the cosecant of 3 pi over 4 is -1 over radical 2. And a few more. Sine of 3 pi over 4. 1 over radical 2. Secant of 3 pi over 4. Negative radical 2. Cosine of 7 pi over 4. 1 over radical 2. Sine of 3 pi over 2. -1. Cosecant of 5 pi over 4. Negative radical 2. Sine of 0. 0. We finished with an easy one. The second special triangle used to evaluate trig functions is the 30, 60, 90 degree triangle shown here. If we let the short side be 1 and the hypotenuse be 2, then the remaining side is b equals radical 2 squared minus 1 squared, or radical 3. Now we can use this triangle to evaluate the trig functions for 30 degrees. The sine of 30 degrees is 1/2. Cosine of 30 degrees is radical 3 over 2. Tangent of 30 degrees is 1 over radical 3, or radical 3 over 3. If we superimpose this triangle on a unit circle, the hypotenuse would have a length of 1, and the triangle would look like this. So the vertical distance is 1/2. The horizontal distance is radical 3 over 2. Since we do not have to rationalize the denominator, we cheat and relabel the sides. (1, 2) radical 3. Just makes it easier to evaluate the fractions this way. It is not a unit circle anymore, but these labels let us quickly evaluate the trig functions. Sine of theta equals 1/2. Cosine theta equals radical 3 over 2. Tangent theta equals 1 over radical 3. Once again, you're welcome to rationalize the denominator anytime you like. Secant theta equals 1 over cosine, so it's 2 over radical 3. Cosecant theta equals 1 over sine, which is 2. And cotangent theta is 1 over tangent, which is radical 3. Move the triangle to find other values. In this position, theta is pi over 3. Sine of theta is radical 3 over 2. Cosine theta is 1/2. Tangent theta is radical 3. Secant theta is 2. Cosecant theta is 2 over radical 3. Cotangent theta is 1 over radical 3. Here's one more example. When theta equals 7 pi over 6, we fill in the sides and we can evaluate the functions. Sine of theta equals negative 1 over 2. Cosine of theta equals negative radical 3 over 2. Tangent of theta equals 1 over radical 3. Secant theta equals negative 2 over radical 3. Cosecant theta equals negative 2. Cotangent theta equals radical 3. Remember, a quick sketch and a correct answer is always better than a guess and a wrong answer. You may have learned another way to evaluate these trig functions, and whatever works for you is fine. The important thing is that in calculus, you must be able to evaluate trig functions quickly and accurately without a calculator. Remember, we will have some no calculator tests, and the AP exam is partly no calculator.